Refresh. Refresh again. Any minute now. Refresh. Any minute now. There it is. Let me mute that now. We have audio and we are here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. It's your boy, the Climb to One, the worst YouTuber ever, who doesn't even know if he is live or not. First things first, great big shout out to y'all. Look at these numbies. These are not stocks and they're not dollars, but this is the growth of the channel. You guys have been coming out in full force, giving me support, more watches, more subscribers. It's just utterly amazing. I want to thank you all very much. Please do like and subscribe. As you see, it's already helping so much, but there's so much more we need to do. We need to hit 100 subscribers. Then we need to hit 500 subscribers, and that's a daunting task. But we can get there. Let me pull the mic a little closer. My bad. All right, enough with that, though. We're not here for this. I just wanted to give a shout out to show how much you guys have made an impact and how excited I am about it. All right, let's get over here. First things first. It's 11:48 p.m. Fine. What the hell are we doing? Why so late? Well, it's easy. Friday is dividend day. But the dividends don't come until, like 7:55 here, 7:56. Okay, so I don't have to do it that late. We can do it 7 o'clock time. So not the after hours, but the overnight, okay? So I don't have to wait this late, but I thought I was going to have to wait till like midnight for all of the dividends to clear. 7 p.m. So it'll be late. It won't be as late next time. But moving forward on Fridays, we're not going to do our video until the overnight when the dividends clear, so that everything's settled and the account looks right, okay? It won't be 11 now, it'll be 7, but boom, boom. We were just waiting for the stuff to clear. Now, because everything is cleared, let's take a look. We have $2,373.83. We are up a whopping $131.99 today, but we can't be too happy. Why can't we be too happy? That's great. That is great. We were down like 150 yesterday because remember, X date hits, and then during the day, NVDY was still getting beat up. As we can see here, NVDY down a chunk. The reason we're back up almost to where we were is the dividend payments. Yay, dividends. So, even today, NVDY lost another 36 after the initial drop on the X date the night before. So NVDY has a lot of recovering that it needs to do over the course of the month. You see that we have our calls here ready to go. We will buy them out so that they don't flip. These only cost us $5. And currently the value, YBIT is up $27. NVDY is down $7. This had been up like 95% earlier today, and I was like, let me stop messing around and put these orders in. We can see, I want to make sure I am on today. YMAX up 15, Misty up 8, Ulti up 5, Tony up 84 cents, NVDY down 36, YBIT up 18 on the day. Let's look at the total. YMAX up 859, Misty up 1886, Ulti up 1321, Tony up $1.43, YBIT down 737, NVDY down 148.37 total. Well, I say total, since I've bought back into it again. And then we already went over what my current positions held are worth. I'm $7 down on the NVDY call, but we don't really care. I'm $27 up on the YBIT call, but again, we really don't care because we are not worried. The worst case scenarios is I have to sell my stock at a profit that I'm worth having, that I'm willing to sell it at. oh darn. And if not, yay, I keep the money that they gave me already. Not a big deal. Well, if we're not worried about selling the stock at a profit, why do I have these holds? Because these are leaks. These are long term. 2027, May 2025. These aren't, monthly. But if Ybit gets to the point that I can buy it out for $5, but they paid me $80, that is a $75 profit, and then I can do it again. See what I'm saying? Velocity. We can do it more often. So instead of just waiting and let it go as it may, if it gets to the point that I can buy it back to close it for $5 to set another one up, that is what we'll do. I'll make another 80 sooner, is the idea there. All right, let's check out the account health. We were good, but we were getting down to like 196 because of the big downs and the dividends weren't in yet. We're still low risk, but we're even better now. 347, almost 15% margin buffer of safety. What is this? What does this mean? It means if the account goes down this much money, they will tell me that my account is in deficit. Once my account is in deficit, I am at risk of having a margin call, which means, hey, we want the money now. Now, when I was at 2,000 and at first did my first margin here, we hit that deficit, and I was in that deficit for a week, and they never margin called or anything. So I don't know how dire it has to get, how drastic before they margin call you, or how long they allow you to wait to get it out of deficit, right? But it's not like immediately. So even if the worst happened and it went down 500 tomorrow, I would still have time to make a move to put it right. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we're good. We're nice and we're healthy here. It says low risk. We have $258.05 in buying power, but we did not have that much in dividends. Well, how much did we have in dividends? 118.51 from NVDY. We had one share of PLTY for $3.35, and we had two shares at that time of YMAX for 48 cents. Okay, so 118, 121, let's call it 122 came in. But remember, I have margin. So my buying power is more. It's 258. Notice the PLTY is gone. We sold the PLTY after we caught the $3 and something cent dividend. But catch this, guys. You're going to love this. We still sold PLTY at a profit. How much profit? I don't know yet. We're going to have to go to Snowball Analytics to find out, which is what we're doing right meow. Right now. There's no tomorrow. Dashboard. I should have synced this earlier. I'm sorry. My bad. I should have synced this before starting the video. Well, yeah, learning process. We're getting better each time. Spinny, spinny, winny, winny. 11 holdings, 11 transactions. Is it not going to show the dividends yet? The first thing we're going to do, we're going to jump down here because I'll know instantly. It's really not showing the dividend yet. That is insane. So even though the dividend's in my account, I guess this isn't going to show up until tomorrow. But the thing we wanted to see was the profit loss on PLTY. So let's take a look and see if at least that updated, because it is sold and it does show as sold. $1.34 realized gain. So it's not showing us yet. Okay. It's not showing us the dividend. I guess that'll update a little later. But we see, despite that, I still sold at $1.34. So let's take a look at this. This sell one share. Buy one. No, I did not buy one share. So we bought down here at 66. We sold at 70, and we still got the $3 dividend. Amazing. We didn't have to eat the dip. I will get more PLTY. So then why did I sell it? One, because it was really interesting that I could sell it at a profit after collecting the dividend. But two, we needed the money to set these up. Okay. So we need the money to set up my orders to close. But now we have money. Yeah, I could have waited. I could have just waited for the dividends to come in and then set it up. That is true. Patience is something we have to get a little better at, because now it's going to be harder for me to get back into PLTY. Now, we've looked at that interesting thing where we sold PLTY for more than we bought it, even after the dividend. That thing might be a rocket ship, guys. Could very well be a rocket ship. But my current concern is I need 46 more shares of YMAX. That 48 cents we got this time, nada, nothing. We're coming with 54 shares on the next one. But wait, there's more. All right. We currently have an 1854 cost basis average. 1870 is what it's at now. I think what I'm going to do, we're going to try. Oh, it's so difficult. I just want to buy it now. Let's bring our calculator over. 258.05 divided by 18.7, another 13 shares would put us at 67 shares to start the week. But I think what I will do, we'll hold out through the weekend, and this might not work very well. We're going to hold out through the weekend. Okay, why are we holding out through the weekend? Because we're going to see if Monday the price dips. If the price dips, we buy Monday. What if the price doesn't dip? If the price doesn't dip, I already have 54 shares. We're going to wait for the X date and see where the price dips then, and buy after the X date. If the price dips Monday, we'll buy Monday, and these 13 or so extra shares will be coming to us in payments on Friday. And if not, 54 will pay us, and we'll stack the rest on X date. We want to get a good price. We don't want to drag our cost up. All right, well, let's take a look at the weekly. And it looks like here, right? So it looked like on the 4th is when the drop was. So it looks like on the 11th will be when the drop does. So we're not going to buy right now. Right now it's recovered nicely. Theoretically, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it should go up, up, up. And then Wednesday overnight, it should crash down to represent the payments. And then you'll get that back on the Friday, right? On the overnight. Boom. So we have an understanding. So we're going to look. If it dips from today to Monday, I'll buy that dip. That dip will be enough. Okay? And then we'll get paid more on Friday. If it doesn't dip enough, we'll wait for the Wednesday dip. We won't get the dividends for the new shares, but we got 54 shares that we'll pay. And then we'll add them after the price goes down. What is this, like 10 p.m.? Yeah, so I will be up and awake and alive, and I will be watching the fall. And then around 8 to 9, because sometimes there's a little sell-off afterwards for some reason. I mean, this even showed we might even have to wait and see if it drags down on the 5th. Or not the 5th, it would be the 12th. We might do it Thursday buy, because I've noticed after the dip, sometimes they keep dipping. And 1836 would be way better than 1849. 1849 is barely below my cost average. So this buy, we may be holding this money all the way till Thursday. All right, but that's the plan. All of it is going into yield max. Okay, we're going to get yield max to 100. Why? because then the long haul happens for Misty. Oh, dear God, Misty, you're so expensive. You're not PLTY expensive, but you're so expensive. And then the long haul to get Misty to 100 begins, and that is a haul and a half. All right, let's see where we are at, even though this thing just updated 7 minutes ago. For some reason, it's not showing the new dividends. That's sad. So we can't really do the whole thing, but we can do declared. So it does show NVDY and YMAX as declared. It doesn't show PLTY because we sold it, even though we already collected. Let's go look at the actual analytics because I want to look at calendar, and then after the dividend calendar, we're done. That's the video for today. Happy. All right, so 119.95. You know, we had the 3 something from PLTY. Next week they are projecting $98. That'll go into YMAX as well. That might go up. Remember, Monday, if Monday is down for YMAX, which is by Monday, but if not, we're not going to get it this week before the X date. We won't get it in time to impact, but we'll get it on the 11th or 12th when it dips. And then the next week, it's only Misty and YMAX lifting over here, so it's low, but that will go in. Even that's another 3 shares. We're happy with that. This is 5 shares, so that'll be another 8 shares. We're already talking 6. That's 14. We're like 68 shares right there. Then remember, the 27th, we're not going to have payments because Christmas holiday, but they will pay us on the 30th. So YMAX is going to have another 2 payments in a week scenario, like it did with Thanksgiving here. And YBIT will not pay twice in the same month because they are getting it done on the 30th. I don't think they're going to bump the schedule. I think they're still going to act like it paid the 27th. So then it'll pay 2, 3, the 24th. I fully expect it to pay the 24th. Not for them to be like, oh, it paid on the 30th, so we'll do the 30th. I don't know. They're not going to do that. Wednesday will be the big day. We're quite a ways from that Wednesday, the 1st. That will be deposit day. Should be $500 more to help us either keep our margin down, or we may put it in and really flex and leverage more. But what are we looking at? We're looking at a projected next 12 of $5,128.84. This will indeed fluctuate. We are looking at about $427.40 a month. Ooh, that lights up. We don't like that. And we can see it represented here. I don't know why. I don't know what it's missing for January, but for some reason it's trying to shortchange me on January. But the rest of these you see nice and consistent 430s. And that will grow literally every week because we have pairs every week. We'll be getting new stock every week. We're not just waiting for my 500 deposits anymore. It's kind of started. The build is kind of in place. Every week we have a substantial number to drop in here. And in fact, we almost have enough monthly dividends to match my deposit. That's crazy. By next month, we will have enough dividends to match my deposits at the current rates. We're at an insane 8.92% yield. That is very insane. Much wow. And then I can't really show growth. I wanted to show growth. I wanted to show the nice chart, but the nice chart isn't working yet because even though it's tracking a lot of it, the dividends for some reason aren't baked in yet. So this doesn't look cool like we want it to until the dividends are baked in. What is? Oh, that's the 1 share of Coney. Okay. Yep, makes sense. Boom, 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 boom. So there it is. It's the December 6th close of business. We saw the buying power change here. We went over the dividends here, the daily gains and losses, the total gains and losses. We went over the positions held for calls, and we went over the pending orders for calls. Very nice. Everything good in life. It's been real. It's been fun. It's even been real fun with the late edition. It won't be so late next time. Be more around 7, 8 p.m. next time because we saw now when the dividends clear. It's your boy, the Climb to One. Don't forget to hit that like and